Hi, Louis. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Great. I'm here with Louis Joseph. Louis Joseph?
Louis Joseph. What?
Louis Joseph. Okay.
What?
And he is traveling across Canada to raise awareness to ghost bikes, the lack of bike infrastructure. So I'm going to let you tell your story in English first, then we're going to switch to Portuguese later, okay?
Yeah. So back in 2020, I had a friend of mine who died cycling, and I decided to do something big to raise awareness on the lack of infrastructure in our cities for cyclists. So I decided to cross Canada in the winter to raise money for bike advocacy groups here in Canada and claim more or ask for more bike infrastructure in honor of deceased cyclists. And so far, it's been a really great trip.
And so how many ghost bikes have you seen right now? Because you said that you started your trip during the pandemic and kind of had to get turned around and go back.
Yeah.
And this year you're starting from Thunder Bay now,
Yeah.
and you're coming across. So how many ghost bikes have you not a whole lot yet?
I seen one in Thunder Bay, and I think it was a child, which broke my heart. And I gave each week I give tribute to a deceased cyclist. And last week I give a tribute to a child that died in Quebec going to school walking. And I think as a society we just don't have any excuse for children dying because of how we design a road. We designed them for cars primarily, for them to speed up. Then we wonder why people die on the street and children. I mean, this is unacceptable. I don't think we should accept this as a society, and that's what I wanted to bring on the table.
So in Winnipeg last year we had 18 deaths in total. 2 of them were cyclists, and one of them we installed a ghost bike actually just across the river on Wellington Crescent, and his name is Rob Jenner. And even though we didn't know him, he is part of our community. So if you can dedicate a couple of days of your ride to the memory of Rob Jenner, you know, the stretch where he died is a part of Winnipeg that is missing bike infrastructure, and it is the important connection east to west on our network right in the downtown area. And it's something we have been fighting hard for, and we're kind of getting there, but it seems like there are a lot of loopholes that we have to or a lot of hoops to jump through to get this safe infrastructure.
I know.
Yeah.
And on average, 60 cyclists per year die in Canada. These are not numbers. These are people with connection, loved one. They have a face, they have emotion. And whatever bad choice we make in terms of how we design our street, we pay them with life. And that is not acceptable. I just want to say a word on Ghost Bike. I do Ghost Bike myself with a local organization in Quebec City. I mean, they are amazing for so many reasons. They're amazing for the family, to give them like a way to pass their message about what they want for the city in terms of change. They're a side for them to honor their debt. They're a way for the cycling community to gather and ask for more. It's massive. It's more than a symbol, you know. It's something really important. So that you guys are doing Ghost Bike and you do them the right way here in Winnipeg, it's amazing, really.
So you were saying that you're trying to raise money as well. How can people donate to the cause? How do we reach out to you?
So on my Facebook page, I raise money for an organization in Quebec that promotes sustainable mobility and teaches kids how to cycle safely. If you hear me from Manitoba, I'm trying to organize with Bike Winnipeg, a local bike advocacy, to get money. If you don't want to donate to Quebec, then reach to me. There are organizations in Ontario, there's organization in BC, Alberta, whatever you base. Reach out to your organization and fund them. Make sure they're in good shape and support them.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you stopped and hung out with us for a little bit.
I mean, it's just It was incredible. It was incredible. We had a good time. We saw a bar, and there was like curling. I mean, it was a lot of fun. And cycling culture start with people that are really enthusiasts, people that have a smile on their face when they cycle. And I just saw that. And I want to end up by saying that this place, Winnipeg, in 30 years could be the next Amsterdam, could be the next Copenhagen. And seeing the level of enthusiasm, seeing how people are minded here, then that could happen. And that's what I dream big for you guys.
Amazing.
Yeah.
From your lips to God's ears, as they say. Thank you so much.
Thanks.